Hello everyone, this is Angie, if you don't know me, and this is day 5 of my 14-day challenge. I am not in my own house, so I don't have my light or, my normal background, so just, I guess you'll have to bear with that. But the part of me being on the road is actually a part of my little story today. So this is what my teammates and I call our busy show season. And what that means is that many of us have a different event every weekend from about September until Christmas. So we have shows all over the place, and that means that we put a lot of miles on our vehicles. So this weekend I traveled about 250, 300, somewhere in there miles to get from my house to my event, and I'm staying at my cousin's house, so that's a lot of fun. And on this drive, I was only a little bit away from home whenever my car turned 100,000 miles. And so we got our car, we picked it up 5 years ago this month after we returned stateside. Now there is a whole other video on military car sales that I could do, but this is not the time for that story. Over the last 5 years, our vehicle has driven in 4 states, though 3 of those states are closer to drive to than a lot of the places within Texas that I go, because Texas is really big. So, but I want to share with you 5 things that my car does besides just get us from point A to point B. Number 1, my car is a mobile office. So as I stated earlier, I do a lot of shows. So that means my car loads my entire booth, my stock, my supplies, and I take it from one place to the other. I've done business out of my car. Number 2, my car is a classroom. We homeschool, so everything is an opportunity for learning. Sometimes the learning is formal, sometimes the learning is fun, and sometimes it happens in fortuitous circumstances. Anything that the kids see, they ask questions about, it's an opportunity for us to learn something together. I've even taught driver's ed to a child who wasn't my own, or helped her with her driver's ed, I should say. I didn't really do much of the teaching myself. But that also goes back to the number 1, because I trained her in my business. Number 3, my car is a place of worship. When you travel any distance, it's nice to have music. And for me, the majority of the music that I listen to is praise and harmony, praise and worship music. And I pray throughout my day, but even more as I go from one place to another. But here lately, even tears have been a part of my worship. And tears come from, number 4, my car is my cone of silence. So, especially on my long trips, because it's the only time I'm really by myself. So I've got time for my mind to wander over things. I have the silence to think through things. And sometimes that does mean that I get to process those emotions that maybe I haven't. And there are those times when I opt for silence just for this reason. I did decide it would be really cool if I had a device that could record the thoughts in my head, since it's not really safe to write and drive at the same time. My car, number 5, is a delivery service. Sometimes we take food to a new mom, or provide a dish for a funeral meal, or take something to someone just because. We get to visit the shut-ins in the nursing homes, we get to visit the elderly of our congregation, or just a friend who needs it. Sometimes we give rides to somebody who doesn't have a car. And my kids have been a part of this serving their whole lives. And they enjoy it. They ask about going and visiting. They ask about providing something for someone else. It's just a part of what we do. So the miles contain valuable lessons and priceless memories. And tonight, or on this trip, I've been praying for many hundreds of thousands of more miles, and whatever that brings. So if you would like 10 ways to get the most out of the miles of your life, shoot me a message. I'm happy to share what I've found with you. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow. Bye.